everybody, I'm making this video for anybody who lives in Australia and plays Ultimate. So hopefully you guys know I'm coming out to Australia. We're doing explosive Ultimate clinics in Brisbane, Canberra, Sydney, and Melbourne. So I am beyond stoked. I'm so excited. I wanted to make this video for you guys, anybody who may be a little tentative or thinking, hey, who is this guy, or what can I expect? How will these clinics benefit me? So hopefully I can answer all those questions. If I don't, I'll put my email below and you can get in touch with me. I'll get back to you. So doing two separate curriculums. We do the strength and power curriculum and we do the speed and agility curriculum. Now the speed and agility is going to be out at a field. We're capping that at 70 people. So big clinic outside, summertime in Australia. Awesome. And I want to go through what we do in that clinic. Then there's the strength and power clinic where we're in a weight room. We're capping that at 30 people. In a perfect world, you come to both because there's a big symbiosis between the two. A lot of these concepts really blend together because training for Ultimate is a very, there's a lot of things that goes into it. So the speed and agility sessions look like this. We come out, we talk about self-myofascial release. We talk about flexibility and mobility. We talk about structuring warm-ups. We talk about injury prevention. We talk a lot about how to prevent ACLs and some of these other common injuries that we see in Ultimate. Then we get into jumping mechanics or plyometrics. We get into linear speed mechanics. And then the funnest part, in my opinion, is when we get into agility, because we've got some really fun agility progressions where we break down agility into the jab step progression and the crossover progression. And in the end, we kind of put it all together with how can we use this stuff for conditioning, and then question and answer. So I will hang out all afternoon, hanging out, answer you guys' questions, trying to give you as much as I can. So that's how that clinic works. Now, anybody who may be tentative for coming to that clinic, hey, if you're an elite, hey, you might be thinking, I already know all this stuff, I don't need to come. You will absolutely learn something. You're gonna have a blast. I'm probably gonna make you demonstrate if you're really good at this stuff because it's cool. And our journey as athletes, there's always more to learn. There's always other ideas, different ways different people do stuff. So come out if you're an elite. Now, if you're a beginner, absolutely come out. It's a cool thing about the way that we structure these clinics is we can have a high schooler besides George Stubbs. We can have really good a mixture of people. Now, I think a lot of beginners spend a little bit too much time learning, hey, I want to be good at Ultimate, so I'm just going to learn how to throw a disc and learn about offense and defense, which is great. We have to learn that stuff, but I also believe that because Ultimate is such an athletic sport, if you learn some of these basic concepts, if you learn how to run faster, jump higher, and cut better, then the learning curve and becoming a good Ultimate player is gonna be a lot faster. So if you're a woman, ACLs, it's not very fun when you can't play Ultimate. So we all know Ultimate is way more fun when we're not injured and when we're performing better. So that's a big idea of these concepts, or a big reason behind why we teach these concepts is to how do we prevent injuries? When we do have injuries, how do we rehab them? And aside from injuries, how do we increase performance? So I kind of pack all that in to one clinic, and it's super fun. So that's the speed and agility, and you guys will get a little worksheet to take home with you. Now the strength and power. About it again, another 2 or 3 hour clinic. We break down everything. We talk about, hey, what are the unique demands that Ultimate has that's different from other sports, and how can we train around that? How can we kind of iron out some of these asymmetries? What does our weight room work need to look like? And then I try to really simplify strength and power training for you guys to make you understand that we get into power. We get into hip dominant movement, knee dominant movement, pushing, pulling, core, and then we talk about how to structure our weekly plan, how to structure workouts within a session, how to peak. We talk about periodization, how to peak during different times of the year for different levels of competition, and then again, question and answer. We hang out. You guys are having certain injuries. Hey, what do we do about hamstrings? What do we do about Achilles? What do we do about ACL rehab? Whatever it is, raise your hand, ask questions. I will give you guys everything that I got. So that's the main things. Now, we're also doing weeknight clinics, and there's a separate video for that. I'll link it right here, so check that out if you're coming to a weeknight clinic, because it's going to be a little different. So, guys, get on the phone with your teammates. Get everybody there. If you have a wedding that weekend, cancel it. If you have a get off work, whatever it is, be there. This is going to be awesome. I don't know when I'll be in Australia again. I will tell you that I am kind of a beach boy, and Australia is my kind of area, so hopefully I don't fall in love and move out there, although that might be kind of a cool option. So wanted to finish up here with saying that develop a relationship with me is a big part of this, and I absolutely love going to clinics, traveling around the world, teaching this stuff, and then hearing back from people and letting me help you. So for example, let's say a year down the road, you start running into some Achilles tendon problems. So it's like, email me, Timmy, what's up, man? Like, hey, you got an Achilles protocol you can help, and I'll send you to a resource. I'll send you a video, or maybe you want to film yourself doing some sort of movement and say, hey, can you give me some cues? Can you tell me what to do better? So I think that we hit just about everything there. I'll leave my email, I'll leave all the contacts. Oh, sign-ups. You can sign up through the More Performance website page. We just made this cool new website. There's a listing of all the clinics, and then it's going to take you to the AFDA website, which is where you will sign up. So, last thing I'll say, I enjoy making videos. I like doing crick shots. I like making videos with good athletes. And I like to explore. So any of you guys that can help me with that sort of thing, if there's like a really good player that's really good at trick shots, let's hang out. Let's do some. If any of you guys are into the media scene and you want to do an interview with me and ask questions, get those questions prepared, I'll be more than happy to sit down and do that. That's all I got. Super excited. Ask questions. Talk to Owen Shepherd. Talk to Boo Boo. Talk to all these guys, and we will see you in no time.